So this right here is the Mercedes-Benz GLE 450d. In Mercedes-Benz normal culture, GLE stands for Lexus E-Class. So basically that's German, which I cannot pronounce, but it translates to off-road vehicle luxury E-Class. And the GL signifies the sport utility aspect of the vehicle. Basically it's a SUV, if you couldn't already tell from its sheer size alone, while the E indicates the positioning as the SUV equivalent of the E-Class sedan, representing a mid-sized luxury SUV based on the E-Class platform. The one we have here is a coupe, meaning it's leaning more towards the sporty side in terms of looks and performance. I say that because the 450d is the closest to the GLE 43 or 53, meaning it shares the same engine as them. It has a 3-liter inline-six engine which pumps up to 270 kilowatts and up to 750 newton meters of torque. The numbers may be a little different across three cars, but they are basically the same, with the GLE 53 having the most powerful engine of the three. The GLE 450d can propel from 0 to 100 in just 5.6 seconds. It has an 80-liter fuel tank which could give you over 1,000 kilometers of range on full tank. Now, let's talk safety, because as a luxury beast, you have to have an abundance of that. The GLE comes standard with the following: ABS, EBD, brake assist, traction and stability control, and 9 airbags. Now, since the GLE 450d is a luxury car, I'm not going to bore you with all the features and wada that it can do. Instead, I'm going to list all of the optional extras that the car comes with, because we all know that Mercedes loves optional extras. The extras include adaptive cruise control, panoramic sunroof, LED adaptive headlights, LED tail lights, ambient lighting with projection of brand logo, heads-up display, a parking package with 360-degree camera, automatically dimming rear view mirror, electronic folding mirrors. The 450d comes with 19 inches alloy wheels. 20, 21 and 22 are all optional extras. Now, everything that I just listed now is an optional extra, meaning you have to pay extra money on top of the money that you are already paying for this very expensive car to have access to all those cool features, right? And everything that I had just listed right now comes standard with Chinese brands like BYD, Haval H6, Armada C9, Cherry Tiggo, and etc. All for just a small price of R1,000,000. Okay, I know R1,000,000 is not a small price, but granted, if you were to have a GLE 450d that comes with everything that I had just listed here, meaning all the optional extras with like 22-inch alloy wheels, you would be paying way more than R1,000,000, way more. Now, stick around to the end of the video so I can let you know which one I choose. Nah, I'm not gonna throw any more shade at Mercedes, because aside from them trying to drain our pockets, they do make some great cars. Now, let's continue walking around and admire the beauty. So when you check out the side of the car, you are welcomed with a very dope coupe design. You are also shown the sheer size of the car because it is quite big. You are showed the side skirt, which matches well with the mag, and then we also showed the front grille, which has a bunch of little tiny Mercedes-Benz stars thingies, which is a really cool aesthetic of Mercedes-Benz cars in general. Again, we are met with that contrasting mag to side skirt view, as well as the huge and coupe size of the body. But when we walk inside though, we are truly met with one of the main reasons why these cars are so expensive: the sheer luxury of Mercedes-Benz cars. Mercedes-Benz has some pretty good interiors. It's known for having the best interiors in the car business, by the way. But I thought I'd just let you guys know that You see this type of interior? You can find the exact same thing in Chinese cars like Haval H6 GT or the new Armada C9. But again, I'm not throwing shade, or maybe I am. It has some very good seats, not quite bucket seats, but definitely are some sporty seats to give you that sporty aspect of the thing. So they do hug you in tight corners. And then closing that and moving on to the back, we are also met with a very spacious back seat for whoever's going to be sitting in the back. A very tall guy or average height guy can have a very good time sitting in this back seat and not feel uncomfortable at all. Like, you know, one of the perks of having like a huge SUV. This one comes packed with rear LED lights, and it also has Mercedes' favorite fake exhaust. I don't know why Mercedes loves doing this, to be honest. I feel like for a car for this price, this stature, this presence, you could give it some real pipes, but no, instead they are fake. Here are the rear LED lights again. As I said, these are custom, meaning he paid more money for them. Now, if I had to pick between the 4.3, 5.3 or 6.3, as well as their Chinese counterparts like the Haval or the C9, to be honest, I would choose none of them. Okay, the Chinese ones are a story for another day, right? But if we're talking about between the 4.3, 5.3 and 6.3, I wouldn't choose any of these cars, because intimidating as it looks and as beautiful and classy as it is, these cars are for old people, man. Even there's a guy living by my estate. He's a very old guy with a Chiscorp who drives the GLE, and so he looks cool, like he has that presence to him, right? But like for me, that's not what I would really prefer. I would actually go for something more, you know, more like a Porsche, yeah, like the Porsche SUV, or I would even go for a Urus, you know, yeah, because like that's giving more my vibe. But yeah, the GLE really is dope. As you can see, it's quite expensive too, coming at 32,000 rand per month. It's a very pricey car. And on the Chinese counterparts, I would definitely go for the Armada C9 PHAV, because that one is really good, both performance wise and just, you know, technology and advancement wise. And you don't have to pay like a lot for extras. You just get the car for $1 million straight and find yourself with a beast. Thank you guys so much for watching this walk around of the Mercedes-Benz GLE 450d. I really enjoyed making this video, and make sure to show the video some love so we can have more on the way. Peace out.